Let's open the book on this. Today in Irvine, a scam that cost one resident $25,000 is raising serious concerns about public safety. I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett.
Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, right here in Irvine. First up, an elaborate scam tricked an 80-year-old Irvine man into losing $25,000. Here's what happened. Scammers pretended to be with the ATF, the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and they also spoofed the Irvine Police Department. Spoofing means they faked the caller ID so it looked like the call was coming from a real police number. They told the man his bank account was compromised and that he was under investigation for serious charges. It was high pressure. Under that fear, he was directed to deliver money to a courier. By courier, they mean someone sent to pick up and drop off items. He met that person in a Kohl's parking lot in Irvine. Police learned of the scam in late April and are now investigating, seeking surveillance video to identify at least 4 people believed to be involved.
Honestly, the audacity here is wild. Making a call look like it's straight from the Irvine Police Department is next level. The urgency trick is classic scam playbook. They push you to act fast so you don't check with a trusted source. Real talk. If a caller claims to be law enforcement and asks for money or a drop-off, that's a red flag. Hang up and call the official number you look up yourself, not the one they text you. Why do they so often pick a public parking lot like that Kohl's spot? Is it just because it feels less suspicious in public?
Pretty much. Public places feel normal and quick, and scammers know there are no bank cameras or teller logs. It's fast, cash changes hands, and they disappear. If anything about a call feels off, slow it down, verify with your bank and with Irvine PD on their publicly listed line. You can also talk to a trusted family member first. A 5-minute pause can save thousands.
All right, let's roll on. Irvine City Council confronts a looming $47 million budget deficit challenge. Quick definition. A deficit is the gap between what the city plans to spend and what it brings in. This year, the shortfall is about $6 million, and if nothing changes, that could grow to $47 million by 2030. Drivers include our fast-growing population and the costs of new facilities, roads, parks, and public safety services. Councilmember James Mai, one of the city leaders on the dais, pushed for a comprehensive review. City staff are drafting options to close the current gap and are weighing independent audits, which are outside reviews to double-check spending and performance. The goal on the table is to balance the budget without new taxes or higher fees.
That focus on audits and transparency makes sense. If they can show what is working and what isn't, people get clarity fast. But why try to avoid new taxes or fees altogether? Is it about keeping Irvine competitive for families and businesses?
Yeah, that checks out. Keeping costs steady helps residents on tight budgets and makes the city more attractive for employers. The trade-off is they have to find savings, delay projects, or rethink service expansion. We'll see what options staff bring back after the May presentations. Timeline matters. The earlier they adjust, the less dramatic the fixes need to be.
Next up, Supernal welcomes a new chief technology officer to propel flying electric vehicles. Supernal is Hyundai's advanced air mobility company based in Irvine. Advanced air mobility means new aviation tech for short urban trips. Think air taxis. The new CTO is Farhan Gandhi, an expert in rotorcraft design. Rotorcraft are aircraft that use spinning rotors to lift, like helicopters. He steps in after a turbulent year, with nearly 400 layoffs and some aircraft programs paused. The company is refocusing on developing a viable eVTOL, which stands for Electric Vertical Takeoff and Landing Aircraft. It lifts straight up and down, then flies forward on battery power. Supernal also had delays in demonstrating autonomous tech, which is self-flying capability, and competitors moved ahead in the meantime. So this leadership change aims to stabilize operations and leverage tech partnerships already in place.
I'm cautiously optimistic. Gandhi's rotorcraft background is a solid fit for eVTOL design challenges. Battery weight, noise, safety redundancies, all the tricky engineering. If they focus on one clear aircraft path and realistic timelines, I could get behind that idea. It is a tough market, but Irvine has the talent pool to make real progress. Let's keep it moving. In-N-Out and Taco Bell are champions of value and quality in the 2026 rankings from Data Central, a national food industry analytics firm that studies thousands of restaurant chains. In-N-Out, based right here in Irvine, ranked as Gen Z's favorite for food quality, value, and overall experience, while Taco Bell was named America's value menu innovator, meaning they keep inventing attention-grabbing limited-time offers, short-term specials that feel fresh and affordable. The analysis covers more than 18,000 chains, and for context, Chick-fil-A took the overall top spot across categories. The interesting twist, In-N-Out remains a regional brand, yet it still tops Gen Z favorites nationwide for quality and value. That kind of blew my mind.
It tracks, though. Consistency plus value is a powerful combo. If your core menu is reliably excellent, people trust you when you add something new. And recognition for Taco Bell's innovation shows the playbook isn't just lower prices, it's smart variety that stays fun. Why do you think a regional brand like In-N-Out beats national rivals with more locations?
I'd say tight focus, a simple menu, and strong operations mean fewer missteps. The report specifically points to quality and value, so even with fewer stores, the experience hits the same notes across the board. That's a solid point for how brand trust gets built.
Last up, Irvine's Great Park Live is a thriving hub for music and culture, potentially through 2030. Great Park Live sits inside the Great Park Sports Complex, and it launched in 2024 after the 5 Point Amphitheater, our former outdoor concert venue, closed in 2023. PSQ Productions, the company operating the venue for the city, was initially contracted in 2024 for about $6.6 million. Their deal has been extended and could run to 2030. Capacity jumped this year from 5,000 to up to 10,000 for standing admission shows. The 2026 season stretches through summer and fall with notable artists like Wynonna Judd and Melissa Etheridge, and it is the summer home of the Pacific Symphony, Orange County's leading orchestra.
That's pretty cool, right? Doubling capacity signals real demand, and these shows pull people into local restaurants and shops before and after concerts, a nice ripple for small businesses. But why keep it a temporary style venue for a few more years?
It bridges the gap left by 5 Point's closure. The city wanted to keep live music alive while long-term plans take shape. The insight from leaders was simple. Stay a destination, keep audiences engaged, then decide what the next permanent step should look like.
So there we have it. From staying scam-aware to big-budget decisions, cutting-edge air taxis, burger and burrito bragging rights, and a music scene that's leveling up.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett from Irvine. Have a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow.